Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern fan channel. So, for the people that were watching and waiting for me to start the stream, you saw me change the title of this show. Well, that's because I discovered further information. So, Santi JFM tweeted that Bayern are very interested in Joško Gvardiol. Some other sources said the same thing. But someone I truly trust for Bayern news is Florian Plettenberg, who says no, there's no contact and there's no meeting scheduled. So the alleged link here is that a Bayern official and Joško Gvardiol's representatives were going to hold talks. The dude's a 20-year-old player. He doesn't have representatives. His mom is talking for him. So there's no real story here. But it's one of those things where, the title's already there. I might as well do it, right? Gvardiol is a really good player. He's really good for Croatia. For Leipzig, if you watch Leipzig, he kind of fell to the bench. Fell out of favor a little bit after a few bad games. Of course, he had Tedesco to deal with, his manager. But then Marco Rosa came in, gave him a few chances, but he didn't play well. He made some mistakes and then eventually got into the rhythm of it. But I'd say he was on that bench mostly because of Abdou Diallo. So, look, Gvardiol is a center back that's going to be world class. Whoever gets this kid, he's 20. That's funny. He's my age. Oh, my gosh. Whoever gets Gvardiol gets one of the best center backs in the world for, the next years to come. In the World Cup at 20 years old for his country, he's proving the levels, right? Against Brazil, his passing in between the lines was beautiful. I think he's the 6th progressive passer in the World Cup. As much as I would love Gvardiol at Bayern because I like him as a player, I told y'all about Gvardiol when Leipzig signed him. I remember making videos. I was like, Leipzig replaced Upamecano and Konate already, bro. They're getting Gvardiol. He's this guy from Dinamo Zagreb. I told y'all about Gvardiol. So I told you so. Anyways, I don't think we need him. Even if we had all the money, $100 million to sign him, I wouldn't take him. Here's why. Let me explain, because that's important. We have Upamecano. Upamecano is a similar age to Gvardiol. 4 years. 4 years in center back age is very different. 4 years is big if one center back is like 30 and the other is 34. But Upa's only 24. He's young for a center back. He's getting into his prime now. Gvardiol is 20. So we'd be buying an Upamecano from a few years. You know what I mean? We'd be buying a very raw version of Upamecano. Gvardiol makes the same kind of mistakes. Him and Upa are very similar. They both like winning the ball so much so they're willing to get out of position and screw their backline responsibilities and run into the midfield to win the ball. And oftentimes, if it doesn't work, they end up fouling a player, and it's not pretty. But when it works, it's beautiful. That's the kind of risk with a center back like that. So Gvardiol is just like Upamecano in that regard. To make him work, you'd have to play him alongside someone like Willy Orban or Matthijs de Ligt. I think de Ligt and Upamecano can have a great relationship. De Ligt and Upamecano and Lucas have a great relationship too, because when Lucas plays with Upa, he kind of knows I need to be a sweeper a little bit. I can't be as aggressive as Upamecano. I need to be a sweeper. Just stay behind him, win headers, and get the second balls. Gvardiol is just like Upamecano. Upa's on-the-ball abilities are wonderful. His ability to carry the ball. I'd say Gvardiol is better on the ball, like in terms of dribbling. Like he can play left back professionally. If we did go in for Gvardiol, it'd be a sign that we're getting rid of Lucas Hernandez. I think the only reason this link is coming up is because he's very similar to Hernandez in the sense that, even play style, very aggressive defensively, very, just strong in the tackles, and he's also a left back, center back hybrid. I'm loving these new center backs, man. Center backs that can play different positions. I'm loving it. Football is getting better. Versatility, flexibility. Those are my words, man. But we're not signing Gvardiol. And I don't care. I don't care. It's just I read the story this morning and I said, all right, I'm going to make a live stream later today. And then I set it up, and then I read Florian Plettenberg's opinion, his story, saying Bayern is focused on other things right now. And one of those other things is probably the goalkeeping position, which was going to be the other thing I talked about today. Guys, we have a goalkeeping dilemma. Manuel Neuer, like an idiot, decided to go skiing. Dog, you're 30, 36, man. What kind of grown? You're almost 40, dude. Oh, man. Well, yes, Neuer is out until the rest of the season. And his goal is to come back for preseason next season. Bro, oh my gosh, man. You know how long that is? And there's a few options. But yesterday I was talking about Nübel coming back. Well, guys, there's a bigger development. Apparently, our goalkeeping coach, Tony Tapalovic, he's probably Croatian, has no contact with Nübel. Our goalkeeping staff isn't talking to our supposedly big number one coming up when Neuer retires. Why is that? That's very odd. Also, according to Kicker, we're considering Keylor Navas as a name. Bayern are obviously uncertain whether PSG will agree to help them before our UCL tie against them. Navas is PSG's second goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper, man. I would love that. Keylor Navas is a top. I mean, isn't he like 33 now? It doesn't matter. I mean, he's 35, but bro, he still plays like a world. Goalkeepers are different, right? 35 for a goalkeeper is still, Neuer's 36 and he's still a top class goalkeeper. Keylor Navas was amazing for Real Madrid. Moved to PSG. He was PSG's number one. Technically, still wears the shirt because Donnarumma wears the 13. But then Donnarumma coming in, free transfer, by the way. PSG, that was a great move. And man, we are a weird team, man. What are we doing? Livakovic would only cost 10 million. Oh yeah, that's the other option. I forgot. Yeah, Livakovic, the Croatian goalkeeper. So here's the weird situation. I don't know if Monaco pays Nübel's transfers, pays his wages. I'm sure we pay half. But we'd have to pay them like a transfer fee to get Nübel back. Well, not a transfer fee. It'd be a termination fee. We would be terminating his loan and paying. It would suck from a Monaco perspective. If what's the Ligue 1 table looking like right now? PSG, Lens. Damn, Lens is cooking, dude. Who the hell is Lens? Who do they have in their team? We got to raid them. Rennes, Marseille. Monaco is in 6th place. So they're in a great position. They're winning games. They're keeping clean sheets here and there. Actually, I'm not seeing any clean sheets based on this. But 27 points. They're in the running for the Champions League. Imagine just getting rid of your first choice goalkeeper because the club that you loaned them from wants them back. This is why loans are stupid for important players. Like, imagine we were using Coutinho and he was doing well. Barcelona lost like someone in Coutinho's position. So they terminated Coutinho's. That's kind of how it would be. Like how we had James Rodriguez and Real Madrid just decided, hey, we're going to terminate his loan. So it'd be dumb, right? It's unfair to Monaco for us to go in and say, you got to come back. Also, it's not like we convinced Nübel because we're not even talking to him. Our goalkeeping staff is barely in communication with. It's a mess. It's a mess. No one ever really thought we'd be sitting here talking about replacing Neuer because he went skiing, the dumb bastard. Nübel's average at Monaco. That's not what the Monaco fans are saying. The thing is, Nübel is doing all he can at Monaco. Monaco isn't Bayern Munich. Neuer could play for Monaco, and he would look like Nübel. Like he wouldn't perform out of this world. You can't always just goalkeepers are different when it comes to their performances. All I want from a goalkeeper, you're going to concede goals, obviously, because if you're playing good teams will score goals. But all I want from my goalkeeper is the chances you can save them. And the ones you can't, try your greatest, tip it over. And then, concede a few here and there. That's what I don't care if you got to save every shot. That's not what goalkeepers are supposed to do. You're supposed to keep your team in the game when it matters by positioning yourself well. When crosses come in, claim them. It doesn't take that much to be a good goalkeeper. But the things it takes, you need to be very good at. Neuer is very good at reading the box. How many have you ever seen Neuer lose out when he comes out of his box to win a corner? No, because he reads it. He knows, okay, I go out here. No, I'll leave this to my defense. That's what you lose after. I mean, there's people saying, let's go into this season with Ulreich. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. I'm not trying to see Ulreich in goal. I respect Ulreich, man. I respect Ulreich. No, I don't. The guy should have left. He shouldn't be here. But Ulreich isn't going to get us anywhere, man. We need to get a goalkeeper. Get someone that plays professional football. There's a reason Ulreich is our backup goalkeeper, because he's backup quality. That's it. It's not that he's bad. It's that he won't show up for you when it really matters. So option A is to call back Nübel. No way it's more expensive than buying Livakovic, because then you have to buy him. And is that okay? What's easier to you? I mean, look, they're saying we have to convince Nübel. If I'm Nübel, I'm calling Nagelsmann and I'm saying, if you're getting me back, I'm starting. You're not giving Nübel a few games and giving me a game. Nah, I'm playing every game. I basically become your first choice, second choice. Because Neuer's out. This is my chance. And then Nübel should train hard, play hard, cement his trust within the team, make his teammates know he's the guy to be relied on. If we go ahead and buy Livakovic, and then Neuer comes back, then we got a 27-year-old Croatian goalkeeper who had a great World Cup that's just sitting on our bench now. And then we don't know what to do with Ulreich. That's stupid. Why don't we just bring back the goalkeeper that's on loan that we own? I mean, he's our player that's just being loaned out, and they're paying some of his wages. I'm guessing we're paying his wages. If it wasn't a loan, it wouldn't make sense, right? Because Monaco would just be paying everything, and effectively it's their player. So loans are, you get him, play him, we pay some of his wages, you pay most of them because you're playing him. But now the hard thing is getting Monaco to agree to a termination clause, because Monaco can just say, no, we don't want to terminate him. Or if Ulreich goes to Monaco and says, I want to leave and go back to Bayern, that's where Monaco have to let him go. We are in a pickle here. God, my club is weird. Call back Nübel, Livakovic. I'm telling you, it's Neuer's underage girlfriend that makes him do this dumb stuff. Yeah, man, that's what it is. Neuer's out here macking on 19-year-olds as a 36-year-old man. Freaking creep. And yeah, boys, that's funny. Nah, man. And then he's surprised that he got injured going skiing. Yeah, bro, that's because you're macking on an 18-year-old that's telling you to go ski. She's 17. See how I'm just reducing her age with every sentence? Yeah, man. What's this man doing with a 16-year-old? That's basically grooming. That's what it is. Neuer's moving. He's moving mad, bro. I think Szczesny or Livakovic would. That's our only options, in my opinion. Nübel exist. I think there's this idea that Nübel isn't a good goalkeeper. Bro, when we signed him, he was supposed to be the next Neuer. He's actually really good. His ball awareness in the box is good. as a goalkeeper. His distribution is very okay. It's better than Ulreich's for sure. He can distribute with his left and right. His reflexes are good. He's also tall, and that's what you need in a goalkeeper. He's like 6'4", so Neuer's height. And he has a baby face, so he doesn't look threatening. So teams are going to shoot at him thinking he's going to let it slip. And yeah, he has a good leap. He doesn't concede goals in between his legs because he has an ability to save with his bro. I think Nübel is our best option, because if you're signing like an actual goalkeeper, then Livakovic isn't some backup, bro. He's gonna get a good move to, like, I mean, he might, not he might not hate being a backup at Bayern. But why would we have Nübel? What do we buy him for if it's not for a moment like this? This is the perfect time. Neuer's not going to play. He's not coming back this season. And we got Champions League games. We can't go into a season with Ulreich. I'm going to lose my mind if I'm seeing Sven Ulreich spill the ball to Mbappe and Messi. Szczesny has had a good season at Juve. He's kept a lot of clean sheets, and is the reason why Juve are third in Serie A. Wait, Juve's third? Yeah, Szczesny ain't coming to Bayern, dude. Unless, like, Juve is just, like, everything's just falling apart in Juve. I typed Szczesny, and he didn't pop. Bro, what kind of name is this, man? Like, I get it. He's 32. He might leave Juve. I guess he's an option then. Wojciech Szczesny. Bro, what a hard name to learn. Yeah, Szczesny wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. It wouldn't be that bad. But there's actually a lot of good goalkeepers these days, because to be a good goalkeeper, you just need to be, like, there's a reason goalkeepers don't win Ballon d'Ors, and that's why it's so crazy that Neuer almost won it, because he played football in a whole different way. He made goalkeeping different. Like, before, just shot stopping, reflexes, height, that's all you needed. Now it's Neuer changed it. He added dribbling, coming out of his box, defending like a defender, making tackles, bro. And coming off his line. Some goalkeepers just stood on their line, tried to make the saves, close the angles. Neuer would come out, make himself bigger. That's where that thing comes from. Neuer did it. He'd come off his line very quickly and make himself big and make the defender make a bad, or the attacker make a bad decision. So the only reason, we're even thinking about goalkeepers that can play out of the back is because of Neuer. Now, it's not to say goalkeepers couldn't previously play out of the back. It's the way Neuer did it. He did it to the point where Pep almost played him in midfield. So, yeah, man, wait, can you do that? Like, could your goalkeeper can you just is it like a regulation that Neuer has to be a goalkeeper? Like, is there you registered them as a goalkeeper and then they have to be a goalkeeper? Could Neuer wear the number one day and just be in the midfield, but then Ulreich is in goal and maybe Goretzka's on the, you know what I mean? Like, could he just start as a midfielder, or is he just a goalkeeper? I'm so curious, man. God damn it. These are the things I'm thinking about in 2022. Dude, I never actually thought about this. Can a goalkeeper just start outfield? I mean, he's part of the squad, but I mean, the way they register players, yeah, you can. I guess technically you can start Sané as a center back. There's nothing restricting you from doing that. You can start Musiala as a CDM. Well, he has played that before. But I never thought about goalkeepers. Can you just play a goalkeeper as a center back? Imagine you're losing a game. Your second choice goalkeeper just comes in and becomes I don't know, man. You can You can take a midfielder off and put your goalkeeper. Can you have two goalkeepers? No. I already know the answer to that one. But I mean, like the goalkeeper, the second choice goalkeeper, is playing as a center. Like why don't teams do that? Like bring in I don't know. But dude, that'd be crazy. They just win headers. He could. Damn. Bayonana. That dude looking like a much worse Neuer. But Nana's a good goalkeeper, man. I wouldn't say he's much worse. I'd say he's just not as good as Neuer, but I wouldn't use worse in the same sentence because he's a good goalkeeper, but he has a problem. On replacing the injured Neuer, Oliver Kahn told Kicker, of course, he'll think about it calmly. Also says he has big trust in Sven Ulreich. No, you don't. Is this Kahn talking? Bro, it's not one of those situations where you just need to trust someone. This isn't one of those situations where you just say, oh, I'm just going to trust Ulreich, because he's some kid with potential. No, he's not a good footballer. He's not a great goalkeeper. He's very average. And that's fine, but not for Bayern if you're going to be a starting number one effectively, because we have our real number one out, especially when we have solutions and a Champions League legacy to protect. Bro, we won every game. We broke records. We got to beat PSG, bro. We got to go through. We need to win this trophy. We haven't won the Champions League in a stadium with fans since 2013. 2020 was a different tournament. It was a one-game thing. Yeah, we were good, but, bro, imagine if it was in a normal year. We got to win this Champions League, man. I feel like people put an asterisk on our Champions League win in 2020. It wasn't in front of fans. Yeah, it sucks, man. So, I don't want to be seeing Ulreich, man. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. If Musiala moves to a Spanish club, he must legally change his name to Muzi. That's funny. Nianzou had great talent. I don't know why we sold him. It's pretty obvious why we sold him. We didn't need him. But now I'm thinking, sorry, we might need him now. Perisic. I kind of wish we kept him. Ivan Perisic, man, that guy is just he's such a humble footballer. Like he's never in the news for anything bad, but he's always doing good things. I mean, he's a big game player too, man. He's a big game player. Remember when he scored against Barcelona? And then scored against France in the World Cup to get Croatia back into the game. Bro, Perisic. I miss him, man. I liked him. Perisinho. That's what I called him. And then we got rid of him. Yeah, man. So we're not looking for Gvardiol to end the stream off. We're not looking for Gvardiol. He's not coming here. Goalkeeping, a Nübel, man. Look, bro, if you don't think this is a perfect time to make a name for yourself, if you always want to be the goalkeeper that just wanted everything handed to him on a plate, look, you need to be pushing for this move. Tell Monaco, yo, I have enjoyed your service. I've given my all to your club, but it's time for me to build my own legacy. And Monaco's going to understand. They're an understanding club. This is a club that has a good foundation. They're going to know, all right, what are they going to say? Because he's going to leave anyways. But now he's just leaving sooner. That's all. I mean, and then make Bayern pay like $2 million, and I'm fine with that. But if Nübel isn't like, yo, get me to Bayern, bro, I don't care if your agent is out here talking like an idiot. Like if we didn't sign you for anything else, then I don't know what this moment is. We signed you for this very time. So Yeah, I hope Ulreich understands that. Okay, boys, I gotta go. Cheaper for us to buy Nübel actually than some other goalkeeper. Yeah, to buy him back. Well, we wouldn't be buying him back. We'd be terminating his loan prematurely. We wouldn't be paying a transfer fee for him. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, and peace.